No disrespect, but don't do the Jay-Z and the Damon Dash, boy. Don't do that. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but Dame and him, they was like, we all we got. Remember that when they was rapping? It was just like, it's just the two of us, we all we got. We ain't never going nowhere. And then they went somewhere. And what happened was, they started making money. See, they was all they had when they was broke and coming up. But when everybody started making money and everybody started fighting for camera time, are you hearing what I'm saying? Then they end up splitting up. You got Kobe and Shaq split up. If Kobe and Shaq had stayed together, I guarantee you the Lakers would have won 3 more, 4. You ain't have a better tangent than them two. But guess what happened with Scottie Pippen and MJ? They never got into it. They always sat down and worked out their differences, and that meant 6 championships in a row. 72-10. Y'all could go 72-10 if you stop fighting each other. It doesn't make sense for us to come together and do this eating and go back to doing what we was doing before we got here. That's not the reason we came. We didn't come to eat. We didn't come to pass cards and be fake. That's not why we're here. We're here because we have what it takes to leave here and work together in a way we've never worked together before. Why? Because if we're divided, how in the world can you ask these kids from different wards not to be divided? I'm just saying, like, I can tell you divided. So a kid is going to be like, don't tell me what to do when you're not doing what you're telling me to do. She said that for real, for a lot of people that's doing this, it's like a hustle. I just told you that I'm a part of a solar company. That means that's going to outlast me. When I'm gone, my kids and my kids' kids are going to get paid for people buying solar. Listen to what I'm saying. I had to change my mentality to do that. That's not a hustle, that's business. We have real estate all over the world. We come together, put our money together. Listen to me, that's not a hustle, that's a business. So one of the things that need to change is that mindset. We're not hustling no more. We're not hustling. And so people shouldn't see this as a hustle. It's not no hustle. I'm just being real, it's not. And so we need to understand, and listen to me, a lot of the times when we're divided and the issues that we're talking about are not really real in the way you think they are because we're ignorant. And when we're ignorant, we don't know. If you knew about funding, y'all in DC, if you really knew about funding, you could get funding. And you know how I know you can get funding? Because I work with other organizations that are on the other side of town and they're not having no problems with funding. As a matter of fact, they're not only not having problems with funding, when they find somebody that's doing what they do, they're giving them the blueprint. Okay, I gotta say this. I'm not deep. I told you I was a high school dropout. Everything I'm doing right now, somebody is literally giving me the blueprint. Listen to me, I want you to hear what I'm telling you. I'm working with a school district right now. I just wrote a book. Somebody told me, Eric, I love you, kid, and I love your story, and I love how you passionate. That's good, but at the end of this book, we need an assessment. Schools don't pay for inspiration. No, somebody sat me down, and a sister sat me down. That's what I love, it was a sister. My grandma had 14 kids, 11 was girls. So I know all about, my aunts taught me the game. So I'm sitting down with a sister who looking after me and said, when you write it, do this. I wrote it, boom. She's like, yo, I ain't never seen nothing like this, but the assessment you got, bingo. We're gonna get it to every kid in this state. I'm responsible. So now that you got an assessment at the end, she said, here's what you do. I'm gonna send you to the principal. The principal is gonna tell you he don't have no money. And he does, but he don't even know what he has because he don't know budgets. So I'm gonna give you a list. When he tell you he ain't got 150,000, I'm gonna give you a list and you give it to him and tell him this is where you can get the money from. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? This is the type of stuff that happens when we talk to each other. This is the type of stuff that happens when we sit down and we're not competing and fighting. And why is Sister Girl doing this? Because I told her, you like your job? She's like, I love my job. I said, you like how much money you make? She said, I love how much money I make. I said, good. Let me be the person to help you look good at your job. I'll go into schools and change these kids and you'll get the credit for it because you brought me in. She's like, let's go. That's a different conversation than when you hustling. When you hustling, you think you get your hand out my pocket. When you hustling, that's your mentality. When you're not hustling, you say, let us reason together. I'm trying to accomplish something. You trying to accomplish something, we put all our resources together and we can accomplish something. And look, this is why I'm upset. because that's where we came from before we had money. My grandmother never cooked a meal and our family only ate. My grandma cooked a meal, we ate first, and then the whole block got to come and eat. I didn't get a cake to myself. That's some new school stuff. Your baby got a whole cake. A whole cake and 2 of them with their name on it. My grandma would make us a cake, and guess what you got because it was your birthday? The first slice. Come on. And that's all you needed was the what? You didn't need no whole cake, and that's your problem. Some of y'all trying to get enough for the next 20 years. Get what you need for now. Let everybody get what they need. We take it to the next level, and guess what? As we go to different levels, we get more. I was making $1,500 an hour when I first started speaking as a high school dropout. When I got my degree, I demand corporations now. I demand $60,000. That's not the 2 first-class tickets. That's not the 5-star hotels. That's not the per diems. Listen to what I'm telling you. I demand, because I know they got it. I'm being real. Somebody said, Eric, you only charge them 10 grand. I had a right to charge whatever I want to charge. I can give it to you for free if I want to. You know what I'm saying? I earn the right to do whatever I want. I can give it free if I want to, but I'm not giving it to you for free. Why? Because when I show up, you're going to make millions when your staff go back. I need some of that. Are you hearing what I'm saying? When you get good at what you do and you provide a great service, you start demanding. I remember when people would fly me on 2 flights to get me somewhere. I'm like going to Atlanta. They done flew me from Huntsville, Alabama to Dallas. I'm saying Dallas, and I could have drove quicker to get here. They done put me all the way back. Guess why? Because I was an average speaker. When I became #1, I didn't have to negotiate. I don't negotiate. Some of y'all are negotiating not because of the company. You negotiate because you're not the best at what you do. And I need y'all to go back and be the best at what you do. And then I need y'all to come together as the best and then take this thing to the next level. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Somebody like, I am the best. Okay, then make everybody else the best. So that's the next thing. After you become the best, you open up the doors and train other people to be the best at what they do. Does that make sense? No, I want to make sure you're hearing what I'm saying. I single-handedly with Carl Phillips got on YouTube, the 2 of us, and we changing the world. It don't take 10 people. I got on YouTube every Monday and said, thank God it's Monday. And I didn't get a dime for it. I didn't get any sponsors for it. The president, when Obama was in office, and I love Obama, he never called me and was like, yo, E, I appreciate the free videos, bro. I see what you're doing in the schools. And guess what? It didn't bother me because I wasn't doing it for the president. So Trump in office, nah, he ain't called. I'm not tripping. You feel me? No, I'm just being real. Some of you think it take 10 of y'all and you talking about your director or the person that, it's you. You the one that's gonna make the difference. I didn't even have my master's when I started doing TGIM. I had no PhD, I didn't write no book. I just got on with my positive energy in a recession. I did it during the recession. And the numbers blew up and I became #1. So do me a huge favor. I need you to understand that these babies need you. Are you hearing me? You are the first responder. You're the one that they see every single day. You're the one talking to them. I need you to be the best you can be because you're coming in contact with them. So don't talk to me about administration. Administration is not touching them every day. So it don't take paperwork to change somebody's life. We need systems so that we can keep the work going fluidly, but it does not take a secretary. It does not take an administrative assistant. It does not take a director. You are meeting these kids every day. You need to be able to impact these kids. All right? And so I told you, when I looked at Yummy on Time Magazine, I said, Eric, what are you going to do to make a difference? And now they're mentioning my name among, why? Because I made the decision. So I need y'all to do me a favor. I need you to go from interested, some of you are interested in this work, kill it. I need you to go from interested to committed. And then for those of you who are committed, I need you to go fully committed. Meaning what? I quit my job at Michigan State to do this work full time before anybody gave me a dime to do it. I quit my job, I gave up my benefits, and I just went on YouTube and I told my wife I'm quitting my job. She like, bet. Now I'm married, no disrespect, but I'm married to a sister. She ain't on no dreaming at 30-something years old. She not on dreaming. She like, we got kids and my son got asthma. He need health benefits. I'm just being real. I don't have no cheerleader at the crib. I don't got nobody. Like, you can do it. My girl wasn't like, you can do it. She's like, you putting your what? At my job. She said, you got a 401k. What are you doing? I said, YouTube. She said, YouTube got a 401k? They got insurance? I was like, nope. She was like, look, you got 3 months. If you don't get a check in 3 months, you better go beg Michigan State for your job back. No, I'm just being real, y'all. I was fully committed. I left everything and started doing it. And because I was fully committed, the world responded to that commitment. And so some of you, the kids aren't being changed because you're interested in this job. You interested. You kind of like helping people. For real, you do. You kind of feel good about helping kids. But you just interested. You're not really committed to it. You're not putting in 50, 60 hours. You're not Martin Luther King committed. I'm willing to die. You're not Malcolm committed. I'm willing to die. You're not Harriet Tubman. I'm willing to go to the north, come back and get 1,000. I'm willing to keep going back and forth. You're not on that level. I need you to not be just committed. I need you to be fully committed. I need you on some what up, what up, what up, what up. It's your boy. When I lost 5 aunts to cancer, you never knew because I got on YouTube and went, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy. I lost my aunt Glenda, but let's go. When my wife got diagnosed with MS, I never quit doing the work because I wasn't doing it for people. I was doing it for the kids that I was doing it for. So even with MS, she had to quit her job. I had to take it to another level. What up, what up, what up? Some of you are interested in this work. And you like telling people you do it. It make you feel good. But you're not 120 though. Some of you are committed, but this like your side hustle. No, for real, it's like what you do when you're not doing the other thing you're doing. For real, but you're not doing this like these babies, your babies. Right? And some of these kids call me daddy. They like E.T., you like a father I never had. Why? Because they feel like I treat them like they my son. They can feel it. They sense it. They see the commitment. So do me a huge favor. I'm not even mad. You like, yo, E, bro, I ain't on that. I can't be fully committed. I feel you. Quit. I feel you. I ain't mad at you. Quit and stop wasting people's time. I'm old, I shouldn't, this is probably too old for some of y'all young, but the OJs used to say, your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of time. Stop messing me around. I'm just being real. Some of y'all body's here, but you ain't here though. Even in here, that's why she had to tell you to stop talking because you ain't really here like that. So that's why you having side conversations because you ain't really here like that. And I'm not mad at you, just quit. Just quit. Like, stop wasting the kids' time. Stop wasting the program's time and go do your time, your time, and go get a job that's gonna pay you what you want because that's what you really want. And there ain't nothing wrong with those of you who want to get paid. You're really not about people like that. So stop faking it and let these kids get with somebody that really care about you.